Hello, my name is Joe Celestin. Today I will be talking about the use of instant messaging in the workplace. Reason why I'm presenting this today, instant messaging actually is pretty big. In the 21st century, more and more people in companies are relying on instant messaging because it's a quick way of communication with anybody in the building and outside of the building. Now, some of the benefits that we're going to talk about today of instant messaging in the workplace and personal use, mostly in the workplace. Number two, we're going to talk about the creators, companies who provided instant messaging services. And number three, who actually using instant messaging. Regular people like us using it, and companies using it. Small, big, and medium-sized companies using it. Now, let's talk about the benefits of instant messaging. First, we're going to look at instant messaging replaces traditional way of communicating with individuals and companies. For example, companies, they're getting away from using walkie-talkie. That's one of those direct connect communication between phone to phones or communicating to a group. And also, you don't have to send somebody an email anymore if you need to send the quick information out to that person, because not everybody actually is stable in front of a desk to get the email, and people don't walk around with their laptops or their desktops in their hands. So that's why they use the instant messaging. Number two, instant messaging is real time. You don't have to wait 2 or 3 minutes to get the message. You don't have to wait for the postman to come and give you an envelope with a message. You don't have to go back to your desk to log in to get your email. All right, so number three, we're talking about convenient. So it is convenient using instant messaging. Reason why, because we all have a cell phone, and majority of us, if you work for a company, if the company doesn't provide you with a cell phone or a tablet, we have it personally. And with those companies providing instant messages, they're all available on any mobile platform. Number four, like I said before, is very fast. It takes about less than a half a second, a millisecond to receive an instant messaging. It's very, very fast. It depends on your network too. Number five, group chat. It is very easy to create a group chat. So basically, if you have 4, 5, or 10 people that you want to communicate with in a company, you can add all 10 people into one group and send a mass message. Finally, number five, connect off-site employees. If you have a company, not everybody works the same shift. You have people work early shift, mid shift, and late shift. So if you want to send, if you send a messaging to your group, and it's after 6 p.m., you know the first shift people, early shift, they will not be at the company. So they will be either be at home, or having dinner with the family, or doing anything, any type of activities. But when they send that message, that person who left work already that day will still get the message. So now we're talking about the providers. Companies actually created those instant messaging softwares. Now, we have a small company, it's called HipChat. HipChat Messenger, it's not really popular, it's not big. It's a small company, and they've only been around for about 3 to 4 years. And they do charge a fee, they're not cheap. And that's the reason why they're not that popular, because we all like free stuff. I like free stuff myself. I don't want to pay $2 to use in instant messaging, no. Number two, GroupMe Messenger. GroupMe is very popular. A lot of people use it, actually I use it for my company. It's easy to use, it's easy to add somebody to your group. All you have to do is send an invitation to that person, and the person will get it. It's very, very easy and convenient. And we have Windows Live Messenger. Windows Live Messenger is a Microsoft product. And they've been around for a long time. And they do have they have over 300 million users. And more people using it for personal use, but not too many companies using it for business use. And same thing for Yahoo Messenger. It's very, very popular worldwide. I mean, you go to any country, you go to any countries in Africa, I mean, countries in the Caribbean, South America, Europe, they know about Yahoo Messenger. People using it for personally, but not too many companies relying on Yahoo Messenger because it's not that secure. And we have BlackBerry Messenger, and it's very popular, more popular in India, countries like India, but it's very popular here in America too, and it's secure. So a lot of companies do use BlackBerry Messenger, and this is what the government uses because it's very, very secure. All government, CIAs, FBI employees, even the president have a BlackBerry. Actually, he used BlackBerry Messenger. Short word, BBM. Last thing we have Microsoft Link. Microsoft Link Messenger is new. It's only been around for about 3 to 4 years. And ever since Microsoft released the Windows 7, they came out with the Microsoft Link. It's a messenger service to replace the Windows Messenger they had, but mostly for business use. They only charge $5.50 per group. So if you have a group of 20 employees, you only pay $5.50 per month. It's cheaper than using HipChat. And the Microsoft, the name itself, you know, it's very secure, it's more reliable. So now let's look at some data. This is some numbers here. We're looking at business, companies, messengers, data. 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest. And if you're looking at here, we have 3 different colors. One for active users, the most active user, one for most used, and one for security. As you can see, if you're looking at security, we have 2 companies actually have the highest security. We have Microsoft Link and we have BlackBerry Messenger. Microsoft Link is made by Microsoft, strictly for business, and we have BlackBerry Messenger made by BlackBerry for business and personal, but they're known for having the most secure. And if you look at active users, GroupMe has the security level is pretty high too, but they have the most users. And the second is Windows Live Messenger for the most active users. And for most used, GroupMe come up actually first in most used. They rate about 9 when it comes to 9 out of 10 when it comes to most used, because everybody's using GroupMe. Like I said, my company is using it, and we're a Fortune 500 company. We use GroupMe. It's free, by the way. Now, who is using instant messaging in a business? We have large companies using it. The company I work for, they use it. AT&T, T-Mobile, Sprint, to name a few big companies, they're using instant messaging. We have medium-sized companies actually using instant messaging. Companies like credit union using it. We have real estate companies, mortgage companies using it. And we have small companies. Small companies like those mom and pops companies, a plumbing company, AC repair company, they're using this instead of the walkie-talkie, the traditional way of communicating instantly to their employees. And now, keep in mind, there's a danger when it comes to instant messaging. It's not always secure. Even though you see some of those companies have the highest security level, 10, which has been the highest, BlackBerry Messenger, even in Microsoft Link, there's still flaws in the system. Hackers can still get in and steal your information. So you may not want to pass out sensitive information using instant messaging. As you can see here, information that you don't want to pass out through instant messaging, stocks information, finances, medicine, laws, contracts, and etc. So those you want to be careful. If you have to send somebody a finance information or stocks information, you do not want to do it using instant messaging, because you're sending out sensitive information. You can get sued if that information gets lost. So you want to be careful, because instant messaging goes through a mobile platform. So if it's on my phone, I go to the bar and have a drink. I overdrink myself at the bar, ended up losing my phone, so somebody else can get a hold of it and get this information. So it's not secure. So you don't want to do that. There's danger of sending those information using instant messaging. All right. Thank you. That's it. That's what I had.